Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Wednesday, March the 3rd, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Ten of Wands from the Journey of the Sacred Bee Tarot by artist Kelly Burton. This deck, whenever I've shown the card, seems to be really popular, and I would not be surprised. It was independently published, but I would not be surprised if we see a reprint of it one of these days, likely through U.S. Games. As I've been telling you, they are, very good about, finding artists who deserve recognition. So we'll see where that goes. Now, a couple of things I want to talk about here today, because, what I say, it's the 3rd, and we have a sextile going on between Venus and Uranus. Love and money, and shock and surprise. Sextiles are usually very pleasant. So, what comes up? Here's the thing. Mercury is still in shadow until, through the 13th, let's say. And the daytime for most of you today in the northern hemisphere, there's about 6.5 hours where the Libra moon, which doesn't get a whole lot done, is void of course before going into Scorpio late afternoon. So what tends to happen with this? Midday is the sextile. It's been building. You could see this having happened already or even after today. But, there's something going on. It could come in the form of news or whatever. But here you have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is kind of being like bogged down. Oppression may not always be the most appropriate word. Because, you see the bees and they're in their, whatever they call that box that they're in. And, they're very responsible. They're doing their duty. When I see all of these elements put together, I really want to say to you, stick with what you have already been doing. Things that have already been begun. And keep your schedule light. This is kind of contrary to the card itself. Because you're going, but I have so much to do. I'm finally into March, and it's like I need to address all of these things, and I need to get them done. And you will. But stick with what you know. And allow for the surprises that come up. Like I said, they're meant to be pleasant, but they may take a little bit of your time. I think so long as, you could be, let's put it this way, you could be busy doing something and go somewhere different, in some respect, where you encounter a person that you never met before. Because this is some out of left field stuff that comes up. And that encounter might not mean anything today, but its significance is what it brings later on down the line. All right, there's something in that. You could make a chance encounter with someone who winds up being your soulmate later, because Venus is about love, and sometimes it's about money opportunity. So just keep your what's the word I'm looking for? Your mind open, your options open. All right, while still plugging away at what is necessary. Like I said, it almost sounds like a contradiction in terms, but if you don't overdo it, see, you can take that load, that burden that this card represents, and you can set it down for a little bit. If you meet somebody unique and they're, and you really want to hear what they have to say, then stop, set it aside for a minute, and listen to what is going on. But do bear in mind the void and the shadow, all right? Because things begun during this time, communication is not always as effective as it should be. You want to hear things clearly. So, there's some things that are kind of like needing for you to find some balance here today and being realistic about what you can do. Keep a list of the moon when it leaves the void, so what, and your time zone when it enters Scorpio, because I really think that you'll be more effective during that time frame once the moon has left Libra. And even though you may feel as though you've had all this stuff heaped on you that you need to take care of, you'll find that the Scorpio moon gives you the power to push through and handle it, because there's nothing in this card that says that you can't. It actually says that you can. And of course you can, check out other things like my weekly reading, my monthly readings and all on Patreon, my members only on Facebook, and through my website, tarotbycecilia.com, to show you where this is taking you, all right? Because it definitely is leading somewhere new and different. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.